All right, what up, people of YouTube? Belton here in Sentinel and Commander League. We are about to go for our first round of charges. I somewhat, perhaps foolishly, or it might have been prophetically, bet Twitch chat that I would make a 6-charge ring this week, and if I fail to do so, I will have to shave my head. So, naturally, being the vain individual that I am taking this rather seriously. I have made roughly 100 divines over the first weekend. Right here, we've got 111 jewelry recombinators, as well as I have several hundred white rings that we're going to be recombining here to try and get those charges. So, without further ado, I am going to have to intermittently stop this for this sale, but here we go. What we're looking for here is just the first word. We're just looking for the Sentinel to pop up. Oh my god. Oh, I almost just recombined my frenzy ring. Yikes, I didn't actually make this one myself. Somebody was selling one for 2 divines, which was incredibly foolish. Okay, this guy's in the wrong instance. One sec. How many did he want? 2088. One of the methods I've been doing, which I won't explicitly get into in this video here, but on paper and in reality, it works out to be, now this has changed slightly because in the past 12 hours, the ratio of chaos to divines has gone up quite a bit, but when they were, 70 chaos each, it was approximately 15 divine profit per hour, and I've used this to make about 50 divines over the last 8 hours or so. But yeah, I'll make a separate video about that another time. For right now, we will focus on this. Back to it. Every time we use 4 of these, it's a divine. As a come on, baby. All right, we're getting close to what the average would be here. So what would be PoE with a very expensive active variant going against our favor? Come on. Oof. This is getting rough. The one thing we don't want on any of these recombines is prefix. It's okay if it has a suffix, but don't want any prefixes. Uh-oh. Hey, caramba. Alright, how many have we done so far? 111, and we're down to 58. So, 42, 53. Yeah, we're above the average as of right now. The mutation proc rate, by the way, is 1 in 44. Plus, minus, about like the margin of error on that's about 5%. The item levels I'm searching for right now, you can get the mutation, as I mentioned, at any item level. However, if you do want to use a Conqueror's Exalted Orb thereafter with T1 life, it needs to be item level 65 or higher. Oh my god. If we don't end up hitting one in triple the average that it would take, I'm going to be rattled. I might actually have to order a fucking hair clipper. This is approximately like half the price of a headhunter in recombs here. Oh my god. Oh, there it is! Ah! Fucking Christ! Okay, boys! Okay!
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
Okay, so we used 111 minus 24, 107, 87. So we used almost exactly double what the average would be to get that first one. Maybe we get lucky and can sneak out a second here. These last few, that would be very welcomed. He's got 4416. Somewhat funnily enough, the only ring that I bought was a a frenzy charge max on a amethyst, which is the exact same thing we got this time. But that's all right. We're gonna need dozens of these rings to hit our inevitable goal here. Let's grab maybe diamond. Yes!
boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
Yeah. Let's get it, boy. Oh. Unfortunately, frenzy again, but... when I say unfortunately, two reasons in the... one, just because we have two of them already, but more pertinently at this exact moment, the version of Discharge I'm playing, it's cast on crit in a very... like, this is a very kind of old school cast on crit, with Cosprey's and the double vols and whatnot, and it only uses endurance and power charges. It doesn't actually use the frenzy charges. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Is that a sheep? I don't care. Goat status. Let's get it, baby. Oh my god, we just made like fucking 40 divs. God damn, I'm good. Oh, man, that really fucking... That took me for, Wait. There we go.
Boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
That took me for a ride there, baby. Woo. Oh, my God. I was so nervous when we didn't hit one for like 85. All right. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's 5 a.m. I'm waking up my neighbors. I don't even care. Oh my god, YouTube. Oh god, my hair is just sitting there thanking me over and over and over and over and over. Holy cow. That's crazy, guys. We hit... It took us, what? How many did it take for that first one, guys? It was, what, 85 or something? So that means we hit, like... It's 20. We hit 4 of them in 20. 87. Alright, so if it was 87, that means we had 24 left. That means we hit 4 rings in 18 recombinations. Just as an FYI, look at this, guys. Look at this. Cheapest frenzy ring. I don't know why these are showing as if there's none. I know there are some. 22 divines for a power charge. 44 divs there. And there's no frenzies. So let's say maybe 15, 20. So let's say we just made like... We just made like a headhunter. Something like that. Now, again, I want to get ahead of myself. There are many, many stages to go from here. But good lord. What a fucking streak. What a streak. YouTube, I'm sorry. I know that you guys are probably going to watch this as soon as I post it. And get irritated somewhat with the fluff of me getting excited here. But I can't help it. These rings are like my roots, man. Sentinel League in its original form was really, I would say, where I kind of got into stride as like a streamer or content creator. Like that was really when I kind of started taking things more seriously. And you know, as someone who's a perennial Discharge player, I just love this shit. Not only that though, like we hit 2 frenzy, 2 power charge, right? Typically power charge is the most expensive, then frenzies, and then endurance charges. Endurance charges are always the cheapest, always. So not only did we hit, so we hit 4 and 111. Again, we would expect actually the average would be just under 3, and so we blew that away, right? Almost doubled it, say 70% more than expected. But not only that, we hit an even spread of the two most expensive ones, right? So what we're going to want to do is get, just so you guys are familiar with what the stages from here, for the people on YouTube that are watching this at some point in the future, I'll do my best to update you guys. Obviously, given the very tight schedule of this race, I'm not going to have extraneous time to sit there and spend like a couple hours recording videos each day. So it might be the case that I'm sort of giving recaps at certain points, but just for anyone that wants to kind of know what the steps are from here. So now that we have these single charge rings, what we're going to want to do is, of course, make 2 charge rings. And what we're going to want to do there is, because endurance charges are typically so much cheaper, we're going to want to have a frenzy charge and an endurance charge ring. So frenzy endurance, and then a power charge and endurance. And then on the frenzy endurance, because that's typically a little bit cheaper than the power endurance, we're going to want to put that onto a geodesic ring. Geodesic, and that is one of the experimental bases that drops from Heist. And what that does is it makes the ring have capable of having 4 prefixes and 2 suffixes instead of 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes like a normal item. And why that's important is because we're going to put the 2 charges as 2 of the prefixes, and then we're going to craft can't roll attack mods and some other suffix, so we're blocking our suffixes. Then we're going to use a Crusader's Exalted Orb, right? And then that's going to make it so that there's, the 2 charges and now a can't roll caster mods, I apologize. Can't roll caster mods and then the Crusader Orb. So then we're going to have an influence mod as the 3rd prefix. And then we're going to do prefixes can't be changed, reforge caster. And then the only caster prefix possible is another Crusader mod. So it'll have 2 Crusader prefixes and it'll have 2 charges. And then on the other ring, we're going to have, power charge and endurance charge. So we're then going to recombine those. And so there'll be 6 total modifiers, right? So there'll be endurance, frenzy, power, frenzy, influence. And what we're going to want to happen is a 50-50 where it chooses the non-influence base, so the non-geodesic base. And if that happens, it'll be forced to remove both of the influence mods. On top of that, because the single charge is matching up, it'll have to pick one of those. And so it'll be a 70% chance. It'll be a 50% chance for it to pick the correct base. And then the only, RNG element thereafter is whether or not it chooses to have 3 prefixes or 2 prefixes. The more total prefixes you have in the pool, as I just mentioned, in that case, there'll be 6 of them. When there are 6 prefixes, it'll be a 70% chance that it picks 3 total. And if it does pick 3 total, the only 3 it can pick are frenzy, power, and endurance. And from there, we take it to a lake. Once we're in lake, it's a 40% chance for assuming we put 2 other mods and with 5 total mods, and we want the 3 charges to go up. So yeah, once we get the double charge rings, we then need to put those together, which is a 50% followed by 70%, so that's 35%, and then it's followed by a 40%. So that's 14% chance. So that means 14% chance. So that takes like 7 on average. So we need 14 rings on average, roughly. 14 rings to start off with. Something like that. This is just off the top of my head math here. But in terms of individual rings that we're going to need to recombinate, if we fall in the regular distribution of variance. Now, again, the little tricks I just mentioned there, I know I'm just kind of spitballing these off the cuff. I'm sure some of you are probably confused by them. If that's the case, comment below for those watching on YouTube, and I'll be happy to give you a written explanation. I do actually have somebody waiting for me in a memory. I've been running these sacred memories here. So Pancrax, say hello. Hey, what up, Pancrax? I don't want to keep him waiting, and I got to get back. Obviously, this league is quite time sensitive. What a result, though. 3 max charges, 3 max frenzies, 2 max power. For the YouTube folks, hope you enjoyed that. And again, you got any questions, comment below. Also, if you don't think I'm going to win this race, let me know. Because, actually, I don't really have a follow-up there. Swing and a miss. Either way, I'll see you guys on YouTube next time. I try to keep you guys updated on the community section of my YouTube. And for the people on Twitch, thank you for blessing the kid. YouTube folks, take care.